Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Timothy Cox. This is my Advanced Concepts 7 presentation for Chemistry 126. For this experiment, we're going to be experimenting with magnetic fluid using some magnets. For the description, it states, magnets contain very interesting properties. In this experiment, we'll use a magnet to manipulate a fluid. Use the following video to make a ferrofluid and use a magnet to manipulate this fluid. For the instructions we are given for this experiment, you will need some ink toner, vegetable oil, and rare earth magnets. And then it tells us that we have a video that gives us a description of how we're supposed to perform this experiment. And the gentleman in the experiment used, he didn't use anything to measure his ink, but we've got some color toner here. It's actually quite hard for me to find this. It was even harder to find it on Amazon, so I was kind of surprised. But this is just the color black. I'm not sure if it matters what type of printer model or if they use different kinds of metals for different colors, so we'll see if this works for what we're doing. I have some olive oil here. I didn't have vegetable oil, so we'll just use what I have. And then I have just a wine glass here. I didn't have anything to, like a cylindrical cup that wasn't like massive to perform this experiment. And then my rare earth magnets. I thought I grabbed them. Yes, I have some rare earth magnets. Let's see, they're actually quite small for what I thought they would be, so hopefully these work. This is just kind of what I ordered offline, but there's 10 of them here, so they're pretty strong magnets. They're actually quite hard to pull apart. But for this experiment, it tells us to use about 50 cc's of ink toner, and then 2 tablespoons of whatever oil that you have. So I'm going to grab my tablespoon measurement, and we'll go ahead and get this together, and we'll stir it together. Okay, so this is our tablespoon measurement device. We'll go ahead and open this. Try not to get this everywhere. Wow, extremely difficult. Okay, guess we won't be using the nozzle. I'm not quite sure how to use that. Okay. I don't want to breathe it in, but it doesn't seem like a lot. We'll see. Let's go ahead and add our 2 tablespoons here. I think we'll add just a little bit more just to make sure that it's fluid enough. Use this as a stirring device. And so what we're making now is, this is called a ferrofluid, and the metals in the ink should magnetize when we apply the magnets. So this is going to be very difficult for me to shoot. Let's see, we gotta separate these magnets here. So it should So what we should be seeing is this doesn't want to track up the glass. That's what I was afraid of, was that the magnets weren't going to be strong enough. It's kind of difficult to see, but so essentially what we should see is a dome shape with spikes on it, and that is the metals in the ink falling along the magnetic lines that the magnet creates as it interacts with the metals in the fluid. As you can see here, I don't have that. I don't know if it's because the magnets that I bought are not big enough, or if maybe vegetable oil interacts with it a little bit differently. I don't know. That seems like an unlikely theory, but these ferrofluids are actually quite cool. They use the ferrofluids for rocket fuel when traveling through space, because in gravity you need to control the direction, the direction that fluid moves, and you can use magnets to propel fluid in different directions, right? And so it makes sense that rocket fuel would be ferrofuel, because in space you need to make sure that your engines receive fuel. So that's kind of a neat, interesting fact. And that was developed in NASA, I think back in the 60s. Kind of unfortunate that this experiment didn't work. I was actually kind of looking forward to playing with it a little bit. I think maybe what I'll do is just grab some more magnets. But you can see here that the fluid is not tracking with the magnet, but it should. But just to prove that these magnets are, it's so I don't know if it's the magnets. They're pretty strong, but overall cool experiment. I think maybe the color toner, I don't know if that has to do with it. I used this company, Missy. Oh well, thanks for watching.